It was a tranquil day in a small town inhabited by unique cartoon characters, Batman, SpongeBob, and Scooby-Doo. As they wandered through the park, they heard a melodious voice emanating from a nearby mosque. Approaching cautiously, they saw a Muslim sheikh sitting under a tree, reciting Surah At Tariq in a soulful tone. Being fearless, Batman spoke first. "Oh, sheikh, those are powerful words. Can you tell us about their meaning?" The sheikh smiled, invited them to sit, and began, "Of course, I will explain Surah At Tariq verse by verse and share the great story behind it." The interpretation of Surah At Tariq begins with, "By the sky and the night comer, At Tariq." The sheikh explained, Allah begins the surah by swearing by the sky and the night comer. Here, the night comer is any star that shines in the night sky, described as piercing because it penetrates the darkness with its light. This provides us with an image of Allah's immense power in creating the universe. Astonished, SpongeBob said, "Wow, I never thought of stars that way. There is no soul except that it has over it a protector." The sheikh continued, "Allah tells us that every person has an angel that watches over their deeds, recording everything they do, whether good or evil." Fearful, Scooby-Doo asked, "Does that mean all my mistakes are recorded? I must be more careful." So let man observe from what he was created. He was created from a fluid, ejected, emerging from between the backbone and the ribs. The sheikh went on, Allah invites man to reflect on his origin. Man was created from a gushing fluid that comes from specific areas of the body. This reminds us of our frail nature and that Allah is the one who granted us life. Batman pondered. This calls for humility and reflection on our origins. Indeed, Allah, to return him to life, is able. The day when secrets will be put on trial. The sheikh said, Allah confirms his ability to resurrect humans after death on the day of judgment, when all secrets will be disclosed, and everyone will be held accountable for their actions. Excitedly, SpongeBob remarked, "This means true justice will prevail there. By the sky which returns rain, and the earth which cracks open with the growth." Allah reminds us of the sky that returns rain repeatedly, and the earth that splits to bring forth vegetation. Scooby-Doo exclaimed, "Even simple things like rain and plants are miracles from Allah." Indeed, the Quran, is a decisive statement, and it is not amusement. The sheikh stated, Allah speaks of the Quran, declaring it serious and decisive, without any play or frivolity. Solemnly, Batman noted, "This makes me appreciate the importance of every word in the Quran." Indeed, they are planning a plan, but I am planning a plan. So allow time for the disbelievers. Leave them a while. The sheikh explained, Allah tells us that the adversaries plot against the believers, but Allah devises greater plans to protect his servants. The story of the surah's revelation was then shared, revealing that it was sent in Mecca to reassure Prophet Muhammad and the Muslims, who were suffering persecution from the polytheists. It was a message that Allah was aware of their situation and planned to support them. The sheikh linked these verses to everyday life, sharing that we might find ourselves in difficult situations or feel that others are plotting against us. Surah At Tariq reminds us that Allah sees and protects us, stronger than any scheme plotted against us.